Hey guys, how you doing? It's Dom here on this Sunday, the 21st of September, after All Out and WrestlePalooza. To be honest, the less said about WrestlePalooza on this channel, the better. I wasn't excited by it. I didn't think anything was particularly mind-boggling. Congratulations to Stephanie McMahon for going into the Hall of Fame, but we all knew that was going to happen at some point. John Cena got beat. Shouldn't have happened. Brock Lesnar shouldn't have been there, in my opinion. But I'm just a wrestling fan like everybody else. That's just my thoughts on WrestlePalooza. Other than that, no surprises. Would have been good for Drew to win the title. Didn't happen. Meh, to be honest. A meh debut from WB on ESPN. We're going to talk about Darby Allin and Jon Moxley. It is my firm belief that Jon Moxley should have lost this. He deserves a holiday. He deserves a break. He deserves a rest. He's been the stalwart, the backbone, the workhorse of AEW for a number of years now, and he deserves a break. And he's not going to get that because he beat Darby Allin in Darby Allin's speciality coffin match. Shouldn't have happened again, but much more entertaining. I thought AEW was head and shoulders. AEW All Out was head and shoulders above WWE's product, and I believe that there's a lot of talk online about people sort of navigating over to AEW because of what WWE is doing ethically, morally at the moment with all the Saudi deals. Obviously, an interesting discussion for you guys if you've made it 1 minute and 20 seconds into this video. Do you think that you'll be moving over to AEW and watching AEW's product? Because I loved all AEW All Out, and I'm not normally an AEW guy. I watched the whole thing because it was slightly earlier with it being in Canada, so we could watch it in the UK. I really enjoyed the whole thing. I thought, like I say, the main event was great. Hangman Page looked like a star. He made Kyle Fletcher look like a star. But anyway, Darby Allin. Back to Darby Allin. So we're gonna share the screen. We're gonna talk about what people are talking about on Twitter. You can see, of course, the aftermath of the match. The aftermath of the match saw Darby Allin attacking Jon Moxley. So obviously the sort of beef isn't over. Once again, I do believe Darby should have beaten him. But the fight is not over. He sets Jon Moxley alight. Not actually. There's Bryan Danielson, who was great on commentary the whole time on AEW All Out, supporting Darby. And this is the Death Riders escorting Darby out before Darby came back. And of course, the extreme nature of Darby. Good to see Pac back as well, minus the hair. I believe he still lives in Newcastle, which I think is great, and I applaud Tony Khan for supporting his talent in that way. This was a fantastic match, probably my match of the night. Actually, except for Kyle Fletcher and Hangman. Kyle Fletcher really impressed me, but this was great. And Darby taking the bumps as usual, and I do think again we're going to get more of that. A lot of people giving it some love. Darby Allin setting everybody on fire. It was cool to have Jungle Boy back with Luchasaurus. That was another cool moment. We'll talk about that, of course. And Darby again, lots of stuff about Darby Allin setting people on fire, and then Pac returning. So Death Riders winning. Don't think Moxley needed that win. What do you guys think? This is basically a quick sort of debate video. We need you guys to interact if you can, if you feel the need to. What do you think of Moxley winning? Did he need to win? I think Darby needed the win more, as again one of the pillars of AEW, and that Moxley needs a bit of a rest. The Death Riders gimmick is okay, and it's better with Pac in it, but again, it probably needs a bit of a rest as well. Where do you stand on Moxley winning, and where do you stand on WrestlePalooza? We might as well talk about that this weekend. I believe there is another wrestling event with Killer Cross, the Righteous, tonight. So maybe we'll get a chance to talk about that tomorrow, Monday morning. So we'll talk about that. Again, lots of love for Darby, lots of love for AEW after last night. And of course, again, I want to give credit where it's due. Not normally an AEW guy, but this show was incredible and head and shoulders above WrestlePalooza and the ESPN debut for me personally. Let me know your thoughts, and we will come back to you tomorrow with some more stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later. We'll have Darby to see us out. Take care.
God, I just listened to this whole podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allin, and you're listening to Gimme a Oh Yeah podcast.